You got me, man. I'm not going anywhere. All right.
While President Joe Biden is digging in despite a disastrous debate, many top Democratic circles have already moved to Kamala Harris. If Biden were to step aside, the vice president is the most likely choice to replace him as the Democratic nominee, by virtue of being first in line to the presidency. But the million-dollar question is whether Democrats would be better off with Harris as their nominee than with Biden. Kamala Harris is already making changes. For the first time, she attended the 4th of July picnic and fireworks with Biden. She had not attended the picnic before and instead kept her own Independence Day tradition of making a stop at a local fire station. After Democratic governors rejected the White House's initial offer to have her speak to them instead of Biden, she also joined the meeting and urged unity and sticking with the president. It's a delicate balancing act for Kamala Harris. On the one hand, she has to play cheerleader for President Biden.
Happy 4th of July, everyone! Happy Independence Day!
But she also has to be on standby as the leading contender to replace him if he ends his re-election bid. Former Congressman Tim Ryan recently wrote that the Democratic nominee in 2024 should be Kamala Harris. Senior House Democrat Jim Clyburn said we should do everything we can to bolster her, whether it's in second place or at the top of the ticket. Harris herself has not publicly voiced any desire to replace Biden. In fact, after Biden fell flat in the debate against Donald Trump, Harris rushed to defend the president.
Yes, there was a slow start, but it was a strong finish.
A recent CNN poll showed Harris doing better than Biden against Trump, although not beating him. Plans are reportedly underway to convince Biden to immediately throw his support behind Harris, release his Democratic delegates, and ask them to follow his choice. Former presidents and party leaders would then follow suit. This is the party's best bet to avoid a contentious fight on who will head the Democratic ticket. Then the focus can be on who will be Harris's running mate. North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper and Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear are the most discussed names. Also on the list are Josh Shapiro of Pennsylvania, J.B. Pritzker of Illinois, and Tim Walz of Minnesota. Amid the replacement buzz, Donald Trump's campaign has launched a preemptive political strike on Kamala Harris. In a now viral video, Trump is sitting on a golf cart next to his son Barron and is heard attacking Harris and calling her pathetic. Speaking on Biden's debate performance, Trump said he's quitting the race, and that means we have Kamala. She's so bad, she's so pathetic. The Trump campaign recently released a video montage of Biden suffering falls and other embarrassing moments and questioned whether he can serve another term. And it ends with footage of Harris laughing.
And you know who's waiting behind him, right?
Friends, most of us agree. In a real leader, character matters more than style. And Donald Trump simply does not have the character to be President of the United States.
Even before the debate debacle, Harris had kept her focus on Trump. In the event that Biden was to drop out, Harris would go into the Democratic National Convention in a position of strength. Thanks to her recognizable name, her ties to powerful people in the government, and the prospect of brisk fundraising. She has also spent time promoting abortion rights in key battleground states. But she has been criticized for being a disappointing orator. And despite 4 years as vice president, she hasn't managed to convince influential donors that she can handle the top job. Most people don't seem to remember what she has done.